Good morning, AP Research students. Welcome back from spring break. I start with this article published in Sunday's LA Times. Amid a crisis, students want answers. It's a great article that you can find for free on latimes.com and explains a few things. And one of the things that it covers is AP tests. So, as we mentioned before, AP has set up an online sort of tutorial for just about all their courses. The final ones that were added were for the capstone program. And as I mentioned in the final update before we went on spring break, at that time there were just 2 videos released. They've now released 8 of their 10. I have watched these. They are all worth going through. One of the instructors, Emily Lott, she's from Georgia. She was part of the team that developed this program. And a lot of the video work that you'll see in these lessons are those that were available on the teacher portal for our class. And you'll remember that we went through some of that stuff before the break that was usually geared towards preparing you for the presentation in oral defense, which has been canceled, and we did some on the paper, and you'll see some more of that in these. I've added a link in this update to their YouTube channel AP Research playlist. So they've put up 8, as I mentioned. There's still 2 more to be put on. They'll be here until the end of the semester. Remember, your paper is not due until May 26th. So you have 1 month and 13 days to finish. If you've taken a look at these already, maybe you haven't looked at all of them, maybe you've looked at some, you'll probably notice that they're designed to a large extent to help you revise a paper that you've already written, or at least begun the process of writing, which all of you have already done. So I hope that you'll use the online lessons that they have developed because of this crisis to review your paper along the lines of what each of the individual specific lessons are revolving around. The very first one is really important because for several of you, your research was interrupted. And this 21-minute and 32-second video goes over a variety of possible scenarios with which you can either complete research, or based off of your existing research, you can theoretically propose results. There's much more in this, and it's coming directly from College Board. I suspect they have made some arrangements with the readers for this summer to give your paper some consideration that maybe other years' papers didn't, because of the fact that we've been off for so long. I'm going to include a poll in this update to see how many of you have taken a look at this YouTube playlist, to just gauge whether or not you're receiving these updates or not. And as usual, I'll ask you to please hit like so that I know that you have seen the update. If you have any questions, I'll be here at any moment to respond via Schoology or through email, whichever you prefer. Okay, welcome back from spring break. We're getting closer to the end of our semester and the end of your project. As far as what's happening in the school, the teachers are probably in as much uncertainty as to what's going to happen as anybody else. So the state says one thing, which is that we'll be out until the end of the year. And then our district says we'll be back on May 1st. I don't know when we'll be coming back. I don't know what final decisions will be made. But I do know that no matter what they say this week, it could change next week, and that could change the week after that. So I think we have to be as fluid as possible with our expectations as to how our school year is going to go. But again, I urge you, take a read of this article in the LA Times from yesterday. It has a lot more information about what's been happening both at the state level and at the district level, both in high schools and in colleges. For those of you that are curious about like how this is going to affect, this pandemic is going to affect your GPAs, how it's going to affect college and whatnot, there is a lot of information on here that can help you out in maybe not completely answering your questions, but at least giving you some idea. All right. Hope to see you all soon. Please take care of yourselves and stay safe. Bye.